Face cam video so you know it's serious. What is up, everyone? IPlayVidya here, and there are big changes coming to the channel. Now, I got four things I want to touch on, four big topics I want to touch on in this video. So I'm going to try not to rant and ramble on too much so this video doesn't go on too long. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Topic number one, the videos. The videos are changing, specifically video length and upload schedule. So how I've been making videos since the start of this channel is usually once every couple weeks or so, I sit down and do like a long recording session. It's usually roughly 6 hours or so. Then I take that 6 hours worth of footage, I cut it up, and then upload it according to whatever the schedule has been at the time. It used to be every day. Nowadays, it's longer videos every other day. And I want to change that. So how this is going to change going forward is that I will no longer be doing like a really big recording session like once every 2 weeks. Instead, I'm going to be doing smaller recording sessions, whenever I can find the time to do so, and then just uploading those recordings in full. Because if you watch my videos, I don't do a lot of like really intensive video editing. A lot of it's just audio adjustment, cutting out breaks, slapping the intro and outro on there. Wait, I don't even have an intro anymore. Well, there you go. Even less. It's very bare bones, so it's not like it's going to take me that much more. Um, but what this means is that I'm also doing away with the upload schedule, right? There will not be a schedule going forward. I mean, there will be for these next few videos because I've tried this out, right? I did record a playthrough using this new method, right? And I found that I really enjoyed it. So the next, week or so, you're gonna get like 4 videos every other day, continuing with the schedule we have, just because I have these recordings backlogged. But going forward, videos will come out like 2 to 3 days after they're recorded. So instead of watching content that was recorded a month ago, you're going to be watching videos that were recorded days ago, right? Now, because I'm going to be uploading these recordings in full, the videos are going to be longer. I know some people were already against about the change going from 25-minute videos to 40-minute videos. So I'm sure when I tell you that like the shortest videos are going to run like 2 hours, some of you are not going to be happy with that. But it's the change I want to go with because the biggest reason I want to switch to this, there are several reasons why, but the biggest reason I want to switch to this method of doing it is I want to get through games not necessarily faster, but like I want to play more games, right? And to do that, I need to get through them. So, like, here's the thing this next playthrough that's coming out, right? It's about 12 hours long. The entire game is about 12 hours long. I managed to finish it within 4 recordings in under 2 weeks, right? Even juggling all the daily uploads I was doing at the time. This next playthrough was recorded back in April. But even doing that, I recorded it all in under 2 weeks. And it's a 12-hour game. So there's 12 hours of footage that I recorded in 2 weeks. Now, when you compare that to how things are right now on this channel, right? You get like 45-minute videos every other day. So in 2 weeks, that would be 7 videos. 7 videos of 45 minutes is what, 5 hours and 15 minutes? So already there's a pretty big gap, right? 5 hours and 15 minutes in 2 weeks compared to 12 hours, right? Even if all the regular uploads like were like an hour long, that would still be 7 hours compared to 12 hours, right? And even at the bare minimum with this new recording style, right? If there were 4 recordings and they were all like right at 2 hours, that would still be 8 hours. So like the bare minimum of this new video style is going to put out more than like the maximum of what I'm doing with the way things currently are. So that's probably the biggest change that's going to happen. So tomorrow you'll have a new video coming out. It's 4 hours long. But something new I want to start doing going forward is taking these recording sessions and making condensed versions of the playthroughs. Taking the existing footage and including like all the key moments, any big story moments it takes to understand the game, any of my reactions to major moments in the game, any little funny bits I come up with, so on and so forth. and just taking like the essentials, right? Almost kind of like a highlight reel, kind of, but something that covers the whole playthrough so you can get a good idea of what the game's about without having to watch every single second of the playthrough if you're not interested in it. So, for example, this next playthrough that's coming out, there's 4 videos that will add up to a grand total of 12 hours worth of footage, like I said before. But the condensed version of the playthrough is about 3 hours long. So it's not that I think that 9 hours I cut out was like useless filler you didn't need to know, but if you just want the bare essentials of the playthrough, there's that. The thing about these condensed playthroughs is they will not be being posted on this channel, which brings me to topic number 2, the second channel. That's right, there's a second channel. For those of you who keep up with the community posts, you would know a few months ago I made a post saying that I had created a second channel and that I would talk about it in the near future. Well, the near future is here. I'm here to talk about it. So, what's going to be going up on this channel, aside from this new thing I'm doing with the condensed playthroughs, highlight reels, whatever you want to call them? This is also where I'm going to be moving any of my content that isn't directly connected to a Let's Play, right? So, my favorite games of the year videos will go up over here. My character tier list videos will go over here. Any other video idea that pops into my head will go over here. Mainly I'm doing this as a way just to keep things organized, right? Like this is the full playthrough channel. This right here, this channel you're watching right now is the full playthrough channel. When you come to this channel, you can expect to see a full playthrough, right? But I do want to make more videos, right? That's something that's also influenced, the changes I'm making to the channel is I want to make other videos, but I've had trouble doing so with trying to maintain the upload schedule. So when I do away with that and I can take time to focus on making videos without have to worrying about making a deadline for having a video edited and ready to go, it makes things a lot easier. So if you want to see those videos, they're going to be over there for the people who want to see them. And that way they don't get buried by the people who come to this channel just for full playthroughs and whatnot. But that then, Jesus. But that then also introduces a new problem. When I take time to record and edit videos for the second channel, well then I'm not actively recording more videos for this channel, right? Because I'll be focused on doing something else. But obviously, I don't want channel activity to just die on this channel, right? I don't want there to be, a really big extended period with nothing happening. So, what's my solution to that? Topic number 3, live streams. Live streams are coming back and they're going to be coming back more regularly. Um, for the last year or so, they've been very sporadic, popping up just here and there whenever. And the biggest reason, because a lot of times I would struggle to decide, like when I have days to actually put a lot of time into something, it usually came down to deciding whether or not I was going to do a big recording so I could backlog more footage for the daily uploads, or doing a live stream. And as you can tell, oftentimes doing the big recording won out because I would just rather have more footage ready to go so that I don't ever run out, right? So now I'll have more free time on these other days, which I want to put towards doing live streams. And live streams will be happening always, right? It's not something I'm just going to do when I'm busy working on videos for the second channel. It's something that's always going to be happening, right? Um, Now, as far as what I can guarantee you with live streams, I can guarantee you once a week. That's what I can guarantee you, right? Because I do still have to work, a full time job outside of all this, right? I have to dance around that. Now, typically, I could probably get you 2 a week, right? But sometimes I want to take a day off for me, right? Sometimes I just want to not do anything, not really put any effort into anything. I just want to chill, right? Or sometimes, I want a day to hang out with friends and whatnot. Believe it or not, I do have a social life outside of this. Um, but yeah, no, a lot of times I could probably get you 2 in a week, but what I can guarantee you is at least one a week. At least one a week. Now, I can't guarantee you a set schedule, right? Because my actual work schedule is not constant. It varies week to week, so I never know exactly what days I'll have available to sit down and do this. but I can guarantee you one live stream a week, if not more. So that way, when I take time to make other videos and try to do other things, this channel isn't dead. There's still things happening. But then the question becomes, what's going to be happening with the live streams? Well, obviously, they're going to be on this channel, right? This is the channel where we play games. So, guess what? I'm going to play games. But I'm going to tell you right now, I will not be doing full playthroughs on live streams just because I'm only going to be doing one, maybe two a week. I don't want to lock into doing full playthroughs, right? It's live streams are essentially going to be where I play games that just wouldn't really work well as full playthroughs on this channel, right? Doesn't really fit the vibe of what the channel wants with the full playthroughs, but also just whatever the hell I'm interested in or whatever the hell you guys are interested. By all means, I'm always well open to suggestions. But like, for example, say I want to play like, something new that came out this year, right? Like Expedition 33. Been hearing everyone talk about it. I want to give it a shot at some point. Or there was another game, it was called South of Midnight, I think. Looked really cool, something I wanted to give a shot. Or, if I just want to fucking replay a game, because I've been doing that recently, right? This summer, they announced the sequel to Code Vein. So what did I do? I've loaded up the first game, decided I'm going to fucking replay it again. Or I'm constantly doing replays of the Dragon Age series or the Mass Effect trilogy, right? Always doing playthroughs of those. Always got those open. But also there's plenty of games that I've started in recent times that I haven't had the opportunity to finish. Like, last year I said my favorite game of the year was Astrobot. I still haven't finished it. I still haven't finished it. I don't like that. I still haven't finished it. I still haven't finished Stellar Blade. I still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3. I still haven't finished Blasphemous 2. There's so many fucking games I've started that I still haven't finished. So that's going to be, another portion of what's going on with the live streams. And also, I know a lot of y'all did like to turn up for the late night Project Diva streams. Definitely something I want to bring back as well. So I know with those three topics so far that I've thrown at you, there's a lot going on, right? There's videos happening on this channel, videos happening on that channel, there's live streams happening, and there's a lot going on, and maybe you don't want to watch everything. That's fine. Honestly, with how much I want to put out, I don't expect you to watch everything, right? But say you still want to be notified of when things happen, right? Specifically of when the things you're interested in are happening. Well, that brings me to topic number 4. I've started a little Discord server, all right? And essentially its purpose is to notify you of when things are happening, right? There's a little section where you can choose what you want to be notified of, whether it's full playthrough videos, whether it's second channel videos, whether it's live streams. That way you can be notified of when those are happening. But also it's a place where you can give me feedback and suggestions, right? If you have a criticism or a complaint about, something with the videos, something with the live streams, whatever, it's a place to discuss that. If you want to suggest a game I play or a video I make for the second channel, that's also there as well for you to suggest. And then also if you're into watching the live streams, this will also be the place where I can give you heads up of when they're going to happen, because typically I don't schedule a live stream. I don't actually schedule a live stream through YouTube until like the day of, and usually it's like half an hour before I actually hit go live, right? So this way you'd have a better heads up of when it'll happen, what I'll be playing, and also you could suggest things as to what I should play over there, by all means. So yeah, that's the 4 big things I wanted to cover in this video. If there was anything I was unclear on, you didn't quite understand, you didn't quite get, by all means leave a comment. I wanted to like streamline this so this video wasn't too long. So if there's anything I missed or wasn't clear on, I would be happy to answer any questions. But yeah, that's all the big changes that are going to be happening: the video uploads, the second channel, the live streams, the Discord. But for now, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you to everyone who's watched this far and everyone who's supported the channel over the years. It all means a lot to me. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow for part 1 of Lost Records Bloom and Rage. Till then, base.